I'm Sujiting. My metric number is 293272. I will start by explaining what is the meaning of social psychology. As an overview, social psychology studies the consequences of events with a focus on human perceiving and influence. According to Myers, detail the scope of social psychology as the field that studies social perception, social comparison, impression management, attitudes, and attitude change. In the systematic learning, it has three main components, which are development of theory, documentation of theory, and encouragement of action. The history of social psychology can be traced back to 1897 with the Norman Triplet experimental research at Indiana University, and then through the expansion of social psychology courses in Malaysia in 1974. Social psychology is still being updated and changes today. It is mainly divided into 7 subtopics, which are self-concept, social cognition, attribution, attitude, prejudice and discrimination, aggressiveness, and altruism. But in today's presentation, we focus more on prejudice and discrimination. Through social psychology, it can bring us certain benefits, such as giving people an idea, preventing unnecessary conflict, providing a good solution with social groups, and serving as a community guide to help everyone.
Hello guys, my name is Yi. My metric number is 296125. So we choose a video regarding social experiment to shed light on the racism faced by Asians in America. The video shows how bystander or passerby react to this situation. Some might intervene, speak up against the discrimination, or offer support to the person facing racism, while others might ignore it or don't know how to react. Okay, there are the reaction of the passerby in this video. The actor Isaac Jackson walked toward them and be racist toward Mike. Fortunately, a man passing by scored him away and told Mike not to listen to what the person said. After that, the young man continued to point out Wendy's direction very responsibly. It shows that those young men are not influenced by the racist and offer support to the victim. Next, a couple. A couple passing by and stopped walking when Mike was asking for the direction of McDonald's. This time, the actor came out and did the same thing to Mike, but both of the couple ignored it and didn't know how to react. The man was stuck there and played with his handphone, and his girlfriend was just shocked and did nothing. They did not defend Mike and pretended that nothing happened. They didn't want to get involved in any wars of words. Third, a woman. Physically, he interjected himself between the two and walked him away in a non-aggressive way. He asking the actor names and engaging him in a dialogue. He noticed the abuse immediately and stepped in, moved away the abuser from the victim. Then he talked to him in a calm voice and no violence was involved. He spoke up against the discrimination.
The approach was trying to shield Mick from potential animosity. Despite Mick's apology, tension lingered. The individual offered assistance once the elderly gentleman left, underscoring a regrettable instance of pandemic-related prejudice and bias. Next situation is with a group of people. In an attempt to locate McDonald's, Mick approached a group of individuals with a simple inquiry. However, a positive interaction took an unexpected turn when an elderly gentleman made an offensive comment, urging Mick to return to his home country. Confused and taken aback, Mick faced an inquiry about his employment status, to which he replied negatively. The group intervened to protect in a restaurant setting and guiding the elderly man away. A group of people in a supportive asking for directions. A fellow member stepped in, receiving a polite and reassured that despite their unfamiliarity with the area, a story of precisely an elderly gentleman entered the scene, questioning Mick's background and making derogatory remarks, assuming he was from China. Despite efforts to defuse the situation, the elderly man persisted in making offensive comments. Tensions rose until a supportive individuals intervened and urging the elderly man to step back. Once calm was restored, the group now strengthened their solidarity, offering Mick assistance despite their limited knowledge about the area. Mick, apologetic about the incident, was reassured that he shouldn't carry the blame. After the resolution of the tense situation, Mark expresses gratitude to everyone involved, revealing that the encounter was part of social experiment. The speaker comments the professional actor whose actions, although seemingly racist, were a deliberate and planned performance. The presence of a camera becomes evident, signaling that the entire interaction was orchestrated for experimental purposes. The sincerity of the individuals involved in their responses underscores the impact and relevance of exploring societal biases through intentional scenarios.
My name is Noor Ain. Concept prejudice. Prejudice is a form of attitude that makes a person's view negative towards other member or ethnic groups, perhaps in terms of gender, race, region, or state. A fundamental feature of this prejudice is that it is resistant to the admission of any evidence that is likely to be true. According to Way and Travis, 2008, several reasons can trigger prejudice. First, one, use scapegoat to increase self-disability, such as hating a tribe that is better than him by starting them as the cause of failure in life. Conformity. Conformity to a certain group can force a person to prejudice a group or individual, to be liked by friends, family, or certain group. Everything that they think and feel will be accepted by the individuals involved. The mass media also play a role in instilling prejudice through documentary, drama, programs, and activities. Finally, the economic situation of a country also play a role in cultivating a negative attitude towards a group. When the economy of a country is not so good, prejudice between ethnic will increase. Doty, Peterson, and Winter, 2090x91. Wade, and Tavis, 2008.
My name is Andrew Lucy.
Next, concept discrimination. Discrimination can be said to be an extension of prejudice as a kind of practice from that attitude. It is not good at because it tries to compare the difference between an individual or an ethnic group based solely on ethnic characteristics. Therefore, the treatment given whether broke or otherwise to individuals in the group will depend on what is felt towards the group concerned. The bad attitude of discrimination can restrict a person's facility in society such as housing, life facilities, and so that can make life difficult for those who are discriminated against. A study by Lee, 2993, showed that Chinese American students prioritize the group as more comfortable than other groups such as African American students. They perceive the Chinese as more similar than the African American ethnic group.
Equal protection under the law or face unequal treatment in various aspects of life. The second is social isolation. Discrimination often results in social exclusion, making individuals feel isolated or marginalized within their communities.
Good afternoon to lecturers and my friends. My name is Lam Weiyan and my matric number is 298472. So today I will present about the concept prejudice in this video. In the first scenario, the author Isaac Jordans is prejudiced against Asians. This is because he thinks it is the Chinese who caused the COVID-19. The COVID-19 problem has brought us a lot of troubles, such as we need to wear masks when going out, and we need to stay at home during the COVID-19 time. COVID-19 is also causing problems in agriculture economies, so many people will have prejudice against China because of the COVID-19 problem. Is a one factor of prejudice. This is because when the media reporting false fact or exaggerating fact can cause the people to have prejudice about something. For example, in this video, the author
My name is Nordalili Shafika binti Kamarudin and my matric number 286389. I'll continue with the reflections on how the psychological concept influence in human daily life.
It will have a
The
bad
practice
influence
of representing
on many
and judging
peoples
other
and
people in
learns to
terms that are
prejudice
unchanging
against
and
China in
unchanging
many
is known
countries.
as stereotyping.
So, another
The proposal
factor is
attribute
prejudice.
of the category to which they are ascribed to impact human life in a number of different ways. Firstly, as interactions with other people. There are reduced to the stereotype that originates from frequently rather than being regarded as individuals a possibility that these characters will influence the manner in which individuals engage in conversations or make generalizations about a group of individuals based on their traits, such as making a decision by prejudice in evaluation. Stereotypes can type prejudice in decision-making processes, which can have an impact on choices regarding hiring, promotions, and social chances. As an illustration, a hiring manager who is influenced by gender preconceptions may unknowingly favor male candidates over female candidates who are equally qualified. Lastly is personality and the perceptions of oneself. People have the potential to internalize stereotypes that are connected with their social group, which can have an impact on how they perceive themselves and how they behave. Consequently, this might result in the phenomenon as known as stereotype trait, in which individuals are afraid of confirming unfavorable stereotypes about their group, which may have an impact of their performance.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Amironiza binti Muhammad Azman, metric number 286632. I will explain on how discrimination influences in human daily life. Discrimination is deeply intertwined with the behavioral components of social psychology, shaping individuals' attitudes and actions in daily life. One key influence is the process of socialization, where individuals learn behaviors through observation and imitation. In everyday scenarios, individuals may encounter discriminatory practices that affect various aspects of their lives, ranging from access to housing and job opportunities to overall well-being.
Media influence or personal experience. These biases inherent in prejudice substantially influence how people view and communicate with others under numerous social circumstances. Thus, the effective component of prejudice plays a vital role in forming the lenses through which individuals perceive the world around them, leading to the development of positive or negative emotional attitudes about groups of people. The influence of prejudice extends to interpersonal relationships. The effective component is pivotal in shaping emotions within relationships, influencing whether connections are inclusive and supportive or marked by exclusion and
Firstly,
hostility.
the media significantly shapes public perception and attitudes toward different groups. In daily life, individuals exposed to such media narratives may unconsciously adopt discriminatory attitude based on the portrayals they encounter. The video shows how media narratives, specifically associating a particular ethnicity with the global pandemic, can fuel prejudiced attitudes. Isaac Jayton's harmful comments reflect not only his personal biases, but also the impact of broader societal narratives perpetuated by the media. Next, Isaac's discriminatory remarks in the video have significant real-world implications for individuals like Mike Kim, highlighting the impact of xenophobia and racism in daily life. By associating Mike with causing the COVID-19 pandemic, Isaac perpetuates a Paisley stereotype, exposing the harsh reality of how discriminatory attitudes manifest in interpersonal interactions. This prejudice can profoundly affect an individual's daily life, leading to exclusion and marginalization. Due to such discriminatory, Mike may face challenges in socializing, forming connections, and accessing essential services, impacting overall well-being and the sense of belonging between workplaces, schools, and personal interactions on a systemic level. This perpetuates a cycle of discrimination that individuals like Mike regularly face, both in explicit instances like Isaac's remarks and in more subtle everyday encounters. Over time, this sustained exposure to discriminatory behavior can create an environment where individuals feel alienated, negatively impacting their social connections and overall engagement in their lives without being weighed down by Lastly, bystanders plays a crucial role in how discrimination unfolds in daily life. The video shows various bystanders' responses, from actively intervening to passively indifferent. When bystanders step in against discrimination, it creates a supportive environment, sending a powerful message that such behavior is unacceptable and fostering solidarity. On the flip side, when bystanders stay passive, it can be harmful to the victim, contributing to feelings of isolation and emotional distress. Reasons for bystanders' inaction may include discomfort, fear of confrontation, and a lack of awareness. This unwillingness to address discrimination perpetuates a culture of silence, allowing prejudiced attitudes to persist. Over time, this environment can make individuals facing discrimination feel unsupported and may lead them to accept mistreatment as usual. That's all from me. Thank you.